But I would love to focus on how you ended up in this purpose for yourself, because there is always a story that is unique, that, you know, that mess that brings us to our message. So I would love to actually look back on the timeline as we do the show as a starting place, like the seeds of how this all germinated and came to be. Like, tell us a little bit of your backstory.
I would love to. And it's funny, right? Because it's never just one thing.
No,
There's
not.
different pieces that come together.
Of course.
So I've been in...
That's what makes the story juicy.
Yeah, exactly.
And exciting, and you want to tune in.
Well, and human. That's the whole point, right? But I've been in recruitment for a long time and started at Lululemon. So I was working retail, like, as I was a student, and that kind of turned into holiday hiring, which introduced me to recruitment, and I fell in love with it. And that turned into an internship, which turned into a job. So started at retail level. And then I moved out to Vancouver, where one of Lulu's head offices is, and that's what brought me out west, and did everything there, sort of from, you know, technical to corporate executive type hiring. And from there, I was headhunted over to Tesla to sort of start their Canadian recruitment function. And so that hadn't existed yet. So it was this cool opportunity for me to build. And then we hit our first mess. And so I was a part of one of many mass layoffs at Tesla. And it truly... I don't know, just the way I operate as a human, I take everything so personally that I made it about my ability to do my job, my ability to operate, and my ability to move forward. And it's not about, like, slow down, Colleen, it's not about you. Like, a lot of times, like, I think I could go off on a side tangent on this. A lot of times layoffs aren't about, it's like the economical reality of where the company's at, or maybe where projects based, things like that. But I took that really hard. And I was trying to figure out what to do. And my boyfriend at the time, now husband, but he was talking about how I always complained about the recruitment process with external partners. And he was like, you always tell me you do it better. And you always tell me you think there's like a more human side to it. So why don't you try? And so I started it sort of really part-time. I did get another full-time job in tech recruitment, but I was trying to sort of create this vision or this world that I had always wanted to experience in the recruitment space. And so how do I make the candidate experience, the client experience, the way we operate, the way we talk to each other, how do I make all of that what I want it to be? And
which is a lot more humane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe is the phrasing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. And I think it's like, that's how it should be. And I think what's challenging is obviously there's these behemoth recruiting agencies who maybe don't have that human side. And so how do I find my way in? And so, yeah, that first mess is sort of like the first catalyst to why things started. And